Hi, it's Grandma Judy from Quick County in Washington State. Oh, this is day 6 of me taking back my life. I need to get stronger so I can do all the things I love. I know I'm old, I'm 76. I've gone through cancer and chemotherapy, a couple of heart attacks, and my husband passed away this last year. That's a lot for like less than 4-year period. But it's my choice to take my life back or to sit down and just wait to die. Well, I don't want to die right now. I got grandkids. I got great grandkids. I want to be with them. I want to have fun. Whew. Now, as you can see from my arms, I'm pretty flabby. Hate to tell you, but that's kind of all over. So, I decided I would work on my arms and shoulders to start with. Now, I did work on my legs and back and stuff because after chemo, I couldn't walk 10 feet. I was so weak, it was outrageous. And my weight was down to 106 pounds. Well, that's just skin over bones. And guess what happens? If there's no muscle there to support it, that happens. So, I'm doing my best, and I thought I'd just start with my arms. This is a nice little 6-day program on flabby arms, or 8 days, I guess it is. Now, do I know if it's going to absolutely work for me? Probably not like it would if I was 40. But, I'm never going to be 40 again. Now, on day 1, I could not get through any of these exercises. There's 30 reps on each one. And I could get 8, maybe 10. Now, on day 6, I can do it. It's hard. Don't let me kid you. I'm having a hard time with my shoulders. But I'm doing it. Not because I think I'm going to get young and sexy, but because I think if I don't, I'm not going to stay independent. I want to do my garden. I run a nice little greenhouse that I start all my plants and everything in, and then transplant everything out in the garden every year. Well, a tray of plants is over 20 pounds, 20, 25 pounds. Some of them up to 30. 21, 22, 23. I don't know why I quit, but I did. But anyway, so that's what this is all about for me, is so I can lift those trays and do my gardening this year. Well, now, if you're thinking getting old doesn't take something out of you and you just do everything you did when you were younger, because that's what I thought. I thought I could just keep going. Next exercise is push back in 3. Well, the truth is, to an extent, you can. You can keep your friends, you can keep your family. But as you get older, more health issues hit. Some from your lifestyle, like if you're a smoker, or a drinker, or a couch potato. I think couch potato is the worst, to be honest. Well, no, drugs and alcohol are the worst. But couch potatoes, I got to tell you, get up off that couch and start moving. I got in this shape because I was sick and I convinced myself that I couldn't do anymore. Well, truth is, it made it so much harder for me when I got up off that couch to get going. It's not like I was running a fever or, it was just that everything hurt and I was tired and the chemo had just taken everything out of me. And then with COVID, because I came out of chemo 2 weeks before. Actually, I never came out of chemo, but anyway, I came. My last chemo treatment was 2 weeks before COVID hit. So I still have a port. I don't know if you can see it because they hadn't taken it out yet, and then COVID hit, and everything stopped. Now, I couldn't do the weight ones at all when I started. Now, you'll notice my arms go a little less up as we get closer to the 30. But I keep going, and every day I can do more. 20. 22. 23. Gardening. I can do it. 26. 27. 28. Come on. 30. Next exercise is shoulder shrug. Oh, good. That one lets me rest my arms a little bit. Go. 1, 2. But I hope you're enjoying being with me. I don't know. I'm trying to develop a following, so if you would like and share, that would be fun, so that people know I'm here, because I'm alone on 20 plus acres on my off-grid homestead, and I need people to talk to, things to do, and since it's an hour's drive out to me, wherever their people are coming from, don't get a lot of people around here. So I thought maybe I'd get some online friends. You could keep me company. I could keep you company. And we could have fun. Oh, the rest periods are never long enough. Well, but get ready for our next exercise in 3, 2, 1. Go. Bend a little forward. 2. Cross. Come back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, this is only supposed to be for 8 days. And they say I'm supposed to be able to get rid of all this flab on my arms. Well, I think that's probably true if I was a 30-year-old or a 40-year-old and did just let myself go for a couple of months. But that isn't true for me. 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3. I'm old, like I said, 76. I've had some pretty serious health issues, but they're not bothering me right now. So there's no reason I can't get my ass out of that chair and do this and have fun and meet some people and get ready for garden, because today I think is the 28th of January. Well, depending on the weather, basically about the first week of March, I start planting in the greenhouse. And I can't carry a 5-gallon bucket right now. I can't carry a tray of plants. You ever seen one? It's got like 32 plants on a tray. I can't carry them now, but I'm going to. Now, when I started, I had no muscle up here, just the flab down there. Okay, got to see my backside. So, it is getting better, but I don't think it's going to take away that flab, which is kind of a shame because I love sundresses, and it's a distraction. On the other hand, I live out in the middle of no place, so who's going to see that I've got flabby arms? 19, 20, 21, 22. Now, this is actually an easier exercise on me than some of the others. 25, 26, 27,
30. Next exercise is pull down. In 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Now you'll notice I've added weights to most of these exercises now. At first I was doing them without any weights. And it does make it harder for me. But they're only 2-pound weights, and a tray is 25 pounds easy. So,
22, 23.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to get to 30. Come on, wish me on. Ah. Oh. Oh, thank God it's rest time. But see, I am gaining some muscle, a little more definition here. Still got this. But I'm going to be able to lift those trays and go out to my garden. Okay.
2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3.
And that's my goal. That's my main goal for this exercise program with my arms, is so I can do the stuff I need to do in my greenhouse to get my plants started. I've got a big family, and I like supplying a lot of food to them. I dehydrate and can a lot. So, and things are getting so damn expensive in the stores. You got to go to buy a bell pepper, $3 for one sad looking little bell pepper.
In 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3.
So I'm, going to be saving myself some money, my family some money, and some of my neighbors some money too. Because I have a big garden. There's no reason why I can't spread that wealth around a little bit. I don't know why they put these back to back.
21, 22, 23, 24, 25,
But
26, 27,
I'm going to get through them.
28, 29, 30.
Like I said, only 2-pound weights for me. Now I have more heavier weights. I just can't lift them. Or I can lift them, but I can't pack them around and do stuff with them. I can't do exercises and stuff. Whew. Well, this next one's a side punch, and for the first time, I'm adding weights to this one.
2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Well, I'll tell you, this was easier without the weights.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
20,
21, 22, 23, 24,
25.
26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Next exercise is 2-way punches. In 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2.
No, I'm added the weights to this one too.
5, 6, 7,
Oh,
8,
I'm not good.
9,
10.
11, 12.
Just thinking me out there in that greenhouse, being able to pack those trays, keeps me going.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20,
20,
21, 22, 23, 24,
25,
26, 27, 28, 29,
30. considering just a few months ago I was on a walker and couldn't get about, couldn't do for myself. Now I can take care of my house.
Next exercise is arm raise pull.
Oh,
In 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2,
this is actually a really hard one for me. I'm not quite sure why. That just kills me.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Gonna do it.
15,
15,
16, 17, 18,
ooh,
19,
20.
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27,
Oh,
29, 30. Get ready for our next exercise.
oh my goodness.
3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2,
Oh,
4, 5, 6,
well,
8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
oh,
14, 15, 16, 17,
this is a good workout.
18,
It really will help you get your muscle back.
21,
Oh, 22.
23,
But
24, 25,
I should have started it 20 years ago.
27, 28, 29, 30. Amazing job.
Oh,
Congratulations. You have completed
the simple truth is, 20, 30 years ago, I didn't need to exercise. I was out in the garden working all the time. I was helping other people. I just kept going. Then my husband started out with dementia 10 years ago. And that slowed me down a bit. But then 5 years ago, it got bad. And then he was 24/7 care. And that was me, which stopped me from doing a lot of things I wanted to do because I had to keep an eye on him. He'd take off. He'd decide to cook something on the stove. He set fires a couple of times. He broke things. He was just a nuisance to deal with. I'm turning this thing off. I hope. Well, maybe I'll turn this off. There it is. So it was hard. And I use that as, instead of adding an exercise program for myself, I just sat down and watched him. Played a little YouTube, did a lot of crocheting, that sort of thing. But I wasn't up being active. Well, I suffered because look at my body now. Not a good thing. And my property suffered because with him down and sick and me not doing it, the maintenance suffered. Well, a property does not do well without maintenance. And if you're talking off-grid, 20 acres, really a problem. So this year I'm trying to get everything back in shape and going outside again properly. Now, luckily, I have solar and wind, and they have held up pretty darn well. But stuff has started showing up all over my property. I'm like, what the hell? So that has to be dealt with. The garden is a mess. I don't have any landscaping left anymore, so I'm going to have to re-landscape from scratch from my front yard. Well, I always just had rocks and pots because we live in high desert, and it just made sense. All my big gardening was in the garden. It has to be fenced in and enclosed because you're not fencing the garden in, you're fencing everything else out. The deer, my goats, my chickens, the geese, everything would get in there and just demolish. Well, so in order to prevent that, the garden had to be fenced in and well fenced in. Well, the well fenced in part was really good 10 years ago, but now it's kind of a little iffy. So I have to work on getting that strengthened again. Make sure all my posts are set tight, my wire's good and tight, that sort of thing. Which is a bit of a challenge when you've got rubber arms. Well, I'm not going to have rubber arms much longer, am I? So I'm going to be able to do a lot of that sort of thing. And I'll be setting the camera up so you can watch me do all these silly chores that got to be done every day. Well, I thank you very much. This is Judy from Klickitat County in Washington State saying thank you so much and come join me again. Please hit like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye. I'm hitting the wrong button. I am so new to this YouTube. And end.